That's all I wanted to say. And the couple of hackathons that I won in Sapient, and is that's the best I can do. And I should have accepted it just the way it was. I I should stop trying to be more than what I possibly can. I was very happy with my job at Sapient with so much lesser salary because there were people with 15 lakh packages and 17 lakh starting packages, and I was with barely five. Would I feel comfortable? Because then my expectations are limited. If it's 17 lakh packages, maybe the expectation is the same, but I don't know. And I'm not an overshooter. The more I overshoot it, there's a pressure that builds inside my head. And I maybe the one with 15 lakh also, she also did a front end. I don't even know what she did, but I would have probably done okay with it too. But I am happy with whatever I get, and I'll stretch my wings just a little. And stretching my wings was doing that hackathon, which couple of times, and just getting those for whatever this one I did at the XT Summit. And those are just, and I try to freelance too. I try to do the Jindal project because we spoke about how what I was doing was not enough. So started doing the Jindal project, but almost all of that, I stayed fit. For me, that was a big achievement, and I was balancing just being fit and my job. And I get that I was not managing my own food. I was not doing my own laundry. I was not doing um so many of the other things that I should also be doing at that age. And I was just doing two things, just doing my job and just being fit. And then I tried to make my own food too. Like I said, okay, I cannot make food for everybody. And then I started making my oats and I started making my own food, and I tried to do I cannot. I couldn't. At 20, I know I was just 25, and at 25, you mom was like cooking for the whole family and managing her job and everything, and I can't do it. I can only manage myself, and I know the expectation was beyond that, and you were trying to push me beyond that. I just, what I'm trying to say is there's only so much I can do, and I should start realizing what is that boundary of how much I can do. And that is where it stops. And anybody who's trying to make me expand my boundary, I understand that, yeah, even the hackathon, somebody asked, pushed me to do it, and I did great. So you still have to push yourself. You shouldn't draw a very rigid boundary and say, oh, this is all I can do, and you'll never ever step out of it. And I promise that that is not what I'm going to do. I'm always going to look to grow out of it, but in my own pace. And any push that you guys give is very much welcome, but at the same time, I should also understand how much I can push. Um, okay, you pushed, I did the freelancing, but I was really stressed out, so stressed out. I still managed to do the best I could, and when I had to stop, I had to stop. And when I stopped and I said, okay, now I've done freelancing, I've done a couple of hackathon projects. Now I have to focus back on dancing. Then I stopped doing a lot of extracurriculars, and then I just started focusing on cult and my dance and just the little work that I got as a part of my project. That's what I needed to do at that point, because I'd pushed myself at that point to do all freelancing, and I'd pushed for the hackathon, and I was done with that, and I needed to stop pushing myself. I needed to take a break, and I need to start getting back to pushing myself. But again, it has to happen slowly, and I that built up pressure inside my head that you have to, you should. If you don't, then you're not good enough. Is not a state of mind that I can function in. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain myself, and I feel like it'll be misunderstood no matter how I explain it. I've got to try. Really, I'm so skeptical of sending this video. I don't know if I should. The reason I don't want to send it is this is my problem. I have to figure it out. Why am I explaining it? It's fine. You figure it out, right? Maybe I shouldn't send it. I don't. This is a part of not asking help from you guys when I should probably. I don't know. Should I? I don't know. The other thing about asking help that scares me is you'll try to help me, sure, but is it really helping me or not? And if I say no to the help, then I understand that it feels hard. Like you just want to help your loved ones. And when you're trying to help them and they're not taking your help or they're saying no to your help, it feels it feels like you're lost because you're trying to help but they're not taking the help. And and I'm probably not intentionally not taking the help. It's just that is not the kind of help I wanted, and I don't know what I want, or either I don't really know. But for example, if you say just you're anxious, it's okay, put it down, do this course. It may or may not work, and I don't know if it'll work. And sometimes I'm okay to try it, sometimes it feels too much. Like the AI course feels too much to try. But the other course that mom was suggesting, I'm still open to trying it just because but